From deep discounts to flash sales to rewards points, retailers will stop at nothing to reel in customers. But how do you know if those are real deals or just duds? Here to help Shopanistas spot the real bargains and score the big savings is our friend and marketing expert, Olala Jinga. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Absolutely. So we've got these comeback coupons, comeback cash.
Yes.
They want loyalty.
They
right?
want cash. They want your money.
First
but
of all.
they want your loyalty.
Yes.
And they're fighting for it. Retailers understand that in just a couple of clicks with a mobile device, you can shop around for the best price in a matter of seconds. And so the way to combat that is what I call some comeback cash. And so you buy something, you go in, and 3 days later, you have a coupon in your inbox that says, come on back. You bought the sofa, come back and buy the love seat. You bought the dress, come back and buy the shoes. And I fall for it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So,
my husband's a sucker for Kohl's cash.
Are we allowed to say that?
Well,
that's my next one. I'll tell you about the paying me to shop. So we'll talk about that one.
But is it a good idea?
It can really be a good idea.
Of course it is for the stores, but for us.
But it's also a good idea for consumers because oftentimes people overspend in one large purchase and then have that regret.
Yeah.
But if you buy the thing you really want and then you get the comeback cash or the comeback coupon, which can be as much as 25%, then you can, shave off a little bit of guilt. And that's always a good thing, right?
Okay, absolutely. Okay, let's talk about these points that earn cash. Huge incentives.
Absolutely. And I really do think that it's a great campaign for marketers. And it's one that makes it easier for people to kind of take a point system and convert it into a number that means something to them, like dollars. So that's a true savings. If you've budgeted $50 for something and you translate those points into a $10 savings, then someone can see that immediately when they go to the register. And that's an easy campaign for people to get their mind around.
Okay, so often I feel like I walk into a store, I see something at a price, and then the next week it's at another price. Wait a minute, did they mark that up?
The markup to mark down. So a lot of people ask me about that. They ask me if it's a ploy. And here's what we don't understand really, like just as an everyday consumer, is that manufacturers actually do have like a suggested retail price.
Okay.
And so each market or each distributor gets to decide, do they want to use that price? Do they want a price that's local to that market? And so just like anything, they can fluctuate the price based on demand, supply, and what's happening. So if people really like it, you're likely to see the price go up. If it's not moving as much, you're likely to see the price go down. But if you got fast fingers, you can find out pretty easily if the price goes down. You can jump on it because usually it's for a limited amount of time.
So it sounds like there's no excuse to buy anything at full price.
And I know, and I feel bad about actually saying that to people. But I say if you really, 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 really want it, wait a minute and see if you can get them to pay you to shop.
Okay.
There you go.
I love to do that.
There, you see, I'm all about it.
I do too. Yeah, if it's a deal, I'll
I think
wait
Macy's and Kohl's has me on speed dial. That's all I'm going to say. I got like $250 worth of comeback cash sitting in my inbox right now. My husband's not super thrilled. But
so what advice would you give to the impulse shoppers who can't wait a week? I mean, are there any strategies for finding things at a discount?
Impulse shoppers are they're a little bit nuts. And so I would say hold on to your receipts. If you gotta have it and you gotta buy it, hold on to your receipts. Most big box retailers will give you 10 to 14 days to come back and get the price adjustment if it does go on sale, or worst case scenario, return it and use the comeback cash to get it at a lower price. There you go.
Boom. I did that a few weeks ago at a big store. Something went on sale the very next day.
Don't you hate that?
I took my receipt and said, check, 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 all these.
There you go.
Saved a few bucks. I don't know if it was more.
But it adds up.
It does, but it probably took me more gas to drive there.
I don't know. Everything's a sandwich to me. If you save the cost of a good sandwich,
that's a good way to look at it.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You are so welcome.